And now the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
0-1.
Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. And it's 1-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, hitter swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Nick Castellanos now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto, as he sends it on the ground to first. Reined in. Muncie will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Luis Castillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So here is Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Shortstop, Corey Seeger.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Betts stands at second with no outs. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting third.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy was one of 3 Silver Sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
He's set and the pitch. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Austin Barnes.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. Now here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him hurt you on.
Men on third with 2 down. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. 1 left for LA. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now here is Eugenio Suarez. His career numbers in this matchup, he's hitless in 6 tries. Now the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Next up, Nick Senzel. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the AB now. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here now is Will Smith. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The catcher, Will Smith.
First pitch on the way.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Grounded to the right, fielded by Votto. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6th.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on day. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
Next up is Max Muncie, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Castillo has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Bottom of the second here with no score. The bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
2 down, no one on base. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch of the AB now. Two out, nobody on. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score. Jonathan India digging in now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Striding in is Tucker Barnhart. Now here's the pitch. Drilled to first. He's right there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
So next to hit is Luis Castillo. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next will be Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
First pitch on its way. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Here's the first pitch to him.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. The pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Here's Corey Seeger. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. Right fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Corey Seeger. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Up next to the Dodgers,
Into the box, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
So here's Austin Barnes, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit weakly back to the mound. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 LA. Digging in, Winker back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Reds, and it's going to be for extra bases. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Reds have come back to tie things at 2 apiece.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
In is Joey Votto now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Eugenio
And now here is Eugenio Suarez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 2-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the 0-1.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Suarez, the runner at second with 1 away. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Nick Senzel, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And Lux is under it to make the catch and retire the side. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This one skied out toward right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. That's inside. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-0 on the way.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 is taken, ball three.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he misses with that one for ball four. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Smith at second, Pollock at first, one gone. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one. And this is low, ball two. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Walker Buehler.
Into the box now, Walker Buehler, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. And he misses 2-1.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. One run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's 4-2.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a danger. Who swings it? The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll take a look at ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
The 1-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Right down Main Street. Caught him looking.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seeger.
Shortstop, Corey.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
A ball and no strikes. Two men are on with 2 men out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
One and 2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The 2-0.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Here's the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one, as this is swung on and missed to retire the side. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Dodgers lead it 4-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Jonathan India.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Jonathan India is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One and 1 to Tucker Barnhart. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. High in the air out to center field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
The batter, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. Now the first pitch.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Lux shading to his right, and that will end the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next.
Austin Barnes.
First delivery to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that one right down Main Street.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, Could be something they have to think about.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
1 and 2.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him, a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now it'll be Will Smith. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Great game plan so far. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncie. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Barnes stands at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Up next, A.J. Pollock. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Winker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now into the box, Jesse Winker. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And now a pitch on the way. Ball and a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Next to stand in is Nicolas Castellanos. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Joey Votto. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Here's another 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Reds 2. Carson Fulmer
please.
enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Cincinnati, number 41, Carson Fulmer.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next will be Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-0 home.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
The 2-0 on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
So next to bat will be Walker Buehler. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Fulmer, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Count even now at 1-1. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey.
And now in the box, Corey
Seeger.
Seeger. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Set to deliver the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, he makes the stop. He beat it out. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Oh, that's a shame because he made an outstanding diving stop right there. That's when I think the adrenaline might have been pumping a little bit too hard, and the ball just takes off on him. Too bad. That could have been a highlight reel play.
In now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Dodgers, but they still lead this one 4-2. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in a Eugenio Suarez.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Another 0-2 home. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter.
Into the box, Nick Senzel flew out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Senzel isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still down by a count of 4-2. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. It was a base hit last time up.
The center fielder, Austin Barnes.
First pitch on its way. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0 is taken. Strike one. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will.
Ready now is Will Smith. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncie.
Next up is Max Muncie. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And now a pitch on the way. Just missing here, 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate makes somebody else beat you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. He's set. Here it comes.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Ready now for Cincinnati, Jonathan India. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early.
David Price has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Pitch on the way.
David.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Is a low changeup that's laid off. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 41.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Kyle Farmer
please.
will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 17, Kyle Farmer.
First delivery to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Price ready with the 0-1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off-speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster.
Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 4-2. Cionel Perez is on to pitch out of the bullpen. Half of the eighth.
Number 43, Cionel Perez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin.
First pitch on the way, and a fastball's in there for strike 1. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Winker arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Matt Beatty is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price.
Number 45, Matt Beatty.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Mookie Betts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead this. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Nicolas Castellanos will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Popped picked him up. Muncie is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Next, it'll be Joey Votto, grounded out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Jansen, 33 years old. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The 0-2 once more.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Fouled away. One and two, here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter,
so now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Barnes is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Walker Buehler is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.